Hello and welcome to TCL's webinar for the exciting launch of its new QLED TVs, the C71 and C81 series. Today, we'll be joined by TCL Europe Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Frédéric Langin, who will be discussing the state of affairs for TCL across European markets. We'll also be joined by Marek Maciejewski, TCL Europe Product Development Director, who will introduce us to TCL's 2020 QLED TVs and expand on the innovative features of the C71 and C81 series. We'll be holding a Q&A session following Fred and Marek's presentations, so please feel free to submit your questions as soon as the webinar starts by entering your name and last name as well as the country that you're connecting from. We will try to address all questions, but in the case that we are limited by time, our local teams will follow up with each one of you individually, hence why it's important that you submit your contact information along with your question. This webinar is a private event. Please refrain from recording or broadcasting any part of it. With that, I'll let Fred kick off today's virtual press conference. Take it away, Fred.
Thank you, Sandra, for this nice introduction. I am Frédéric Langin. I am heading sales and marketing in TCL Europe. I'm glad to have you here today. I want to extend a warm welcome to all the journalists and influencers across Europe who could join us this morning. As you can see, I'm working from home, as I bet most of you are doing. I hope that, like me, you are healthy and that you spent the lockdown with your friends, family, and beloved ones. Today is a very important day for us as we launch TCL new range of QLED TVs. This is another step up in showing how TCL is democratizing high-end technologies and make them affordable for the mass markets. So first of all, let's see the outlook for TCL. TCL was created in 1981, 39 years ago, but TCL has become a multinational company, achieving close to $20 billion turnover, with 75,000 employees. We are one of the leading in manufacturing high-tech goods, thanks to our 22 factories. We also are leader in innovation with our 28 R&D institutes and more than 10 labs. Actually, we operate now in 160 countries through 80 sales offices or distributors. AI OIT is a strategy we have announced last year. It's very important to understand what it is. TCL is also one of the strong brands in terms of artificial intelligence, mainly thanks to our AI R&D center in Poland, but also to other R&D centers in the rest of the world. TCL AI integrated platform provides a multi-scenario service through software and hardware platform. It allows users to interact with their smart home devices through the voice and send basic instructions, and also helps to improve, maximize the quality of the pictures and the audio of the TCL TVs. So our global performance was great in 2019. Once again, we broke our record in terms of TV shipment to 32 million units, which is 13% market share, plus 11.9%, and which makes us, for the second year in a row, number 2 in the world for TV shipments. Overseas, which is outside China, we grew by 28%, in North America by 14%, emerging market by 40%, and Europe is not left behind with 35%. In Europe, we had those 35% growth in a flat market, which is even a better performance. Our UHD mix was above 50%. And our smart Android mix was 3-digit growth, as people start to see how powerful the Android TV system is. We are top 3 in France, and actually in France, we have strengthened our market share. And now we are in the top 5 in most of the countries. Finally, in TV, we've launched successfully in the last IFA our X10, our first flagship QLED mini-LED product, which have been acclaimed by the press and also get a lot of sales from the end users. We also launched our first complete range of soundbars and announced our future presence in air conditioning and major domestic appliances. More to come on this diversification at the next IFA or around the IFA times. Display greatness is key for us. Display greatness is our motto. This is display greatness for our brand, for our products, for our audience. For our brand, as one of the first LCD panel and a display for smartphone manufacturer, we have a good backup to claim that. And it's a promise for all our products for picture quality. And for our audience, thanks to our products, we can give them a way to display their own greatness in life. I want now to show you an example of TV commercial that we've developed, launched in the last quarter of 2019, and relaunched again in France in April, as we have not stopped our marketing investment during the lockdown, as we saw that people were more and more watching TV.
You got the cash?
Go to Falls?
Did you come alone like we agreed?
What do you take me for?
Well, that's good, because they can see everything on the new TCL TV. And that allows them to see every detail of an image.
The first mini LED TV, TCL X10. Deeper contrast, infinite colors, TCL.
Now, 2020. As you can see, our business life is not easy. It's never been, and it will never be. But today, we see that the path is full of pitfalls, especially since COVID-19 hit the European countries end of February and in March. So most of the countries have been in lockdown, most of the stores have been closed. Fortunately, they are going to reopen again. People will be able again to circulate in a couple of days and weeks. And we know that whatever happens, the situation, even when the COVID-19 is behind us, it will change our life. It will have changed our life for a long time. I want now to share with you some slides from our partner GfK. So you'll see here that online growth is really big. I think it's not a discovery because we all consumed online. And you can see here that for the technical goods, total technical goods, in the 5 biggest countries, the online has been growing every week by 2 digits and up to 73% on week 16. But because online is 26%, only 1/4 more or less of the business, despite the big growth in online, it could not offset the loss of the stores that were closed. We have to say that TV market has been really resilient during the COVID-19. If you can see the numbers now, the market since the beginning of the year has been only minus 2.9%. And basically, it's been constantly around in those kind of brackets. The only difference is that you can see from week 11 and week 12, when they started to have lockdown, that online has been growing very fast, up to 120% in week 16, whereas with the shop closed, of course, offline business has been steadily minus 2 digits and up to sometimes minus 50%. Well, it's not time to do any self-satisfaction, but I still want to show you our performance in TCL since the beginning of the year, and especially during the lockdown. We are still having a huge growth, plus 98% in week 16. It's probably also because TCL is a relatively new brand in the market, and we have invested massively on online through social media channels, through digital campaigns, with the pure players and with the e-commerce website of the traditional players, of the traditional stores. So TCL has been really benefiting from this big wave of online during the COVID-19 crisis. And lastly, I want to share with you another slide from GfK, which is more or less the different stages before and during the COVID-19. So you all seen the panic scenes, the crisis, just before we had to lock down, so end of February, beginning of March. People going to buy toilet paper, to buy food, because people had to make sure they have their basic needs assured. And then people have been locked at home, adapt to the situation, started to consume online, not only food, but also video, audio, gaming. And as stores are opening, we are pretty sure that people will buy what they have postponed, like MDA or smartphone, or maybe even TV. And what is, according to GfK, going to happen is that there will not be a normal situation. It will be a new normal, meaning the situation will probably not be as it was before COVID-19. Well, we don't know. But what I can tell you is whatever happens, TCL is still committed to deliver the best product, the right product at the right price to the market, and continue to democratize technologies and to make products affordable for the mass market. This is what we name affordable premium. Without further notice, I want to leave this virtual stage to my dear friend and colleague Marek Maciejewski, who is in charge of product development in Europe. We will go more into details about our QLED launch. Thank you very much. The stage is yours, Marek. Oh, by the way, nice suit.
Thank you, Fred. You look even better on camera than you do on the stage. Hello, I'm Marek Maciejewski, Product Development Director Europe in TCL. Usually I address you from the stage. We see each other. Today I have opportunity to welcome you to my home. I'm in TCL since 13 years, and today I have pleasure to share with you product and technology announcements from TCL Europe. This year we push boundaries. We started from CES this year with new product announcements. We are focused on QLED. We started this story in 2015. We deliver lifelike colors in new product segments. 8K becomes standard for very large screens. We have strong position in China and move to Europe and US. Mini LED is our answer to the need of ITL TV screen, able to reproduce correctly HDR, colors, contrast. This year we go further with V-Drain technology. In TCL, we are focused on vertical integration. Our rapidly growing market share in 55-inch, 65-inch, and 75-inch happens thanks to Gen 11 panel fab we've opened last year. We develop AI solutions. We have dedicated R&D in Europe. 5G mobile phone range was introduced at CES and is being right now launched in Europe. TCL TVs are recognized and awarded by professional reviewers, just as few examples from Europe, USA, and Australia. 55 EC780 was recognized as Best Value TV, blending design with excellent picture and audio performance. 65X10, called also 65Q825 in US, is first mini LED TV and was awarded as Innovation of the Year in both Europe and US. We replace TVs every less than 6 years. There are many reasons to do so. We want to have larger screens with access to streaming services and sharper picture. We see 75-inch as new key segment. So if you look on the market in Europe, you see that this year, due to Q2 very tough changes related to the virus, we expect the market to drop by around 10%, but we think that market this year should more or less stabilize on 32 million. But on another side, there are also good news. The one is that UHD is just reaching 65%. Then smart TV in Europe will be 75% in average, but there will be market where it will be much higher. And 55-inch and above segments are also going, should be much closer to 40% market share. Streaming revolution continues in Europe. Time we spend every week on streaming versus linear TV is very close, is almost equal. If you look on UK, you see that there are more and more households with 3 OTT subscriptions per home. This year we expect to have 100 million of OTT subscriptions in Europe. My role in TCL is to understand how our products are used and what is key functionality for them. We at TCL are focused on need of our consumers. Our product motto is to democratize large screen sizes and technologies. Our 4 product pillars are clear examples. In design, we were first to bring brushed metal at affordable price points. This year, frameless comes. In picture area, we deliver sense of light and color, and we bring latest HDR technologies to affordable products. This is like Dolby Vision and HDR10+. TCL was the first to bring back built-in soundbar in premium products, and we continue this story also in 220. Last and key is experience and artificial intelligence, all thanks to Android 9 and the digital hands-free assistant. When we work on 220 product range, we listen to the feedback of our end users. What is key for them? How to see lifelike picture quality and in best value products, how to see HDR and natural world colors from streaming services. We identified key features behind color, motion, HDR, user experience, design, and put them together. Knowing that we spent near half of our viewing time using streaming services, all our TVs have to be compatible with them today and in the future. Democratization of technologies means that the most desirous ones from high-end products come to best value segment like color reproduction, HDR performance, or immersive sound. The ones having high expectations like very high dynamic range, very bright details, or best motion, or looking for the best product delivering latest technologies, also find products find for them. We significantly expand QLED range in 220 year. All new best value and high expectations products will use it. Using QLED together with Dolby Vision let us deliver exceptional picture performance and display all natural colors from streaming services. To better fit best value products to the needs of consumers, we split them into two ranges, C71 and C81. QLED, in a nutshell, 4 ranges, 8 products with clear focus on top-notch performance in X10 Mini LED and X91 8K. Each time we bring new TV set home, we have wow effect. Usually size increase by 20%, but what we see is significant improvement in picture performance. Picture performance is not about feature, but years of R&D experience in understanding of picture and how we perceive it in a subjective way. On our side, we look on 4 major picture aspects, which are key to TV wow and lifelike performance. All of them we put into the second generation of intelligent picture quality engine. Intelligent as is based on AI algorithms to adapt settings constantly to incoming video signal. In 220, we generally access video content from 3 major sources. Each has most often resolution, and we have to take it into account when we adapt it to the screen resolution to preserve details and deliver perception of sharpness. There is one way for UHDs, and then as in general we go from most typical 1080i to UHD resolution, we have to increase amount of visual data by 8. However, 8K is totally different story, as 1080i to 8K means increase of visual data by 32. And here we have to really use AI and help us to upscale. What it means lifelike colors and how QLED can do it and why other technologies cannot. TV signal delivers colors volume, which is combination of color and brightness. In CRT times, screens were unable to reproduce well SDR, but recent improvements helped us to cover wide color gamut and high brightness. We noticed that quantum dots deliver colors in a linear way. Don't wash out bright colors. Even with standard levels of luminance, difference to other technologies is clearly visible. So what QLED does? Higher color saturations? No, it does color volume. You see it in reproduction of details in saturated green and red areas. It also means that we see more details in bright areas, especially in shades. Having TV with so capable screen, we need to make it compatible with latest HDR formats and signals. Our QLED range comes with Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. We use our proprietary Smart HDR technology, which is adaptive tone mapping solution, to dynamically map HDR signals to the screen and be able to display details in dark and bright areas. Smart HDR does also SDR up conversion to let you benefit from color volume if you watch broadcast TV channels, which still even go in 1080i or in SDR. Some of you ask why Dolby Vision. It is Hollywood and movie production delivery format to preserve quality, colors, details. Dolby Vision is used as delivery format by Netflix, and all other formats are derived from it. Only Dolby Vision preserves peak, bright, and deep darks, so if you don't have it, you won't see everything. More, Dolby Vision adapts to the screen. Dynamic tone mapping and screen capability mapping lets you deliver maximum performance, and to do it as director wished you to see it. So simple, either from Netflix you see more with Dolby Vision, or without you see less. We all dream about motion, sharp moving objects like ball when we watch football, smooth camera panning when we watch movies, or supreme clarity. All comes with TCL TVs. In all TVs, black frame insertion delivers 100 Hz effect and makes motion very sharp. Judder or jaggy motion is fixed, and finally double refresh rate panels together with advanced motion interpolation algorithms lets you sit closer and experience sense of being there without eye strain. All QLED TVs come with calibration possibilities. Calibration helps fixing colors and gradation reproduction issues which cannot be fixed during production. Until now, it was long process and manual process, but in Q3 to 20, we will add auto calibration and compatibility with Kalman Ready. So simply, you will be able to connect PC to the TV, use portrait software, and do quickly full calibration. According to the feedback we have from end users, sound is a very important part of TV experience. 10% of users opt for soundbars, but all best value segment buyers prefer good sound from TV. What is good sound? Sound with good balance of frequencies, bass, mid, highs. It is another reason why we split best value range into two products. Both come with 3D sound we deliver with Dolby Atmos. 3D means sound on the sides, above, and then behind you, like the sound dome. If you need better reproduction of highs and lows, then you come with Onkyo sound system, where we combine two-way front-firing speakers with subwoofer on the back. How to navigate across world of content, how to blend it into ecosystem of home devices. It is part of our Android TV strategy, and Android as operating system is able to deliver access to streaming services today and tomorrow. Smart TV in the past was application first. Today we come with content recommendations, everything you need on home screen, and top picks from key apps. Android TV is supported by all content providers and will be supported in the future. Like case of Disney Plus, available from the launch day on all Android TVs from TCL, even ones bought in 2016. Our 220 range comes with Android 9 and will get next two versions, 10 this year and version 12 in 2 years from now. So very long support not provided by other operating systems. This year we will introduce Android TV to UK. In UK we come with Freeview Play. It is wide range of out-of-the-box available applications from 5 major broadcasters: BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5 and Scottish TV, called also STV. It is new approach to TV experience, as Freeview Play integration goes very deep into the system and TV. Applications are one side. We provide back EPG with direct access to 7 days catch-up, also recommendations via home screen channels and via dedicated page. All you need in UK, you get out of the box from TCL. Netflix started streaming revolution in TV. First as Hollywood movies SVOD, then discovering its success story with originals with first hugely successful House of Cards. Today Netflix provide access to thousands of movie series, all original productions in UHD, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. It is best source of top quality content in terms of picture and audio performance. If you ask why we do QLED Dolby Vision, it is because of Netflix, as is available to everyone, and the movies seen on QLED with Dolby Vision looks much better than without any of both features. Disney launched in Europe end of March this year with huge success and rapid growth of subscribers. We expect this service to cover all major European countries by end of 2020. Absolutely best content library with many known titles, movies, series, originals available in local languages where Disney operates. Dolby Vision content is best fit for our new TVs. Soon, Dolby Atmos will further boost immersiveness. The most broad movie library comes from Amazon Prime. What cannot be found anywhere should be at Amazon. There are also own productions with focus on UHD and Dolby Vision. Some of the content is also available in HDR10+, and soon all this will come also in Dolby Atmos. The fourth key content player is HBO, soon to be replaced by HBO Max. Most awarded and recognized content. Most of you have seen Chernobyl. You start, you watch all episodes because you cannot stop. Habits are changing. We can make TV as we want with applications we have. Why YouTube here? Because of free HDR content. It is not anymore UGC, means user-generated content, but more and more freemium and top quality productions. Today in HDR10, but soon also in Dolby Vision. As I said, Android is not only premium worldwide content, but also premium local content. All is available in Play Store. Just search it. You have here some examples from different countries, but whatever you want to have, for sure you will find. Streaming in TV are not only Android applications, but also hybrid TV. All TCL smart TVs come with latest generation of HBB TV to be ready for DVB-T2 H.265 switchover, currently ongoing in Europe. Broadcasters in every country provide access to catch-up and additional services using HBB TV. HBB TV is extremely popular in Germany, Spain, Italy, countries where users access TV via antenna, not via set-top box from operators. Imagine you talk to TV and TV reacts. We call it hands-free. Just say, hey Google, change channel, launch Netflix, look for content, switch to HDMI, change volume, manage your smart home lights, or connect to your garden camera. All you do with your voice, hands-free. It is future which is available today. You don't need remote control. It is safe. You activate it with a hard mix switch on the back cover of the TV set. Another important feedback of end users was about TV user interface. Android TV is intuitive and easy to use. So same we want to do with streamlining of TV settings and blending them into the Android TV. You can access them from the system, you can access them directly, but everything is logical, looks the same as Android operating system. Every fifth household has current generation of game console. There are 26 million of them in Europe. We replace them every 6 to 7 years. In TCL, we are focused on game mode and extremely low input lag. Many of this year TVs will provide QLED lifelike colors to console and PC gamers with 8 milliseconds input lag, near no input lag. We see more and more TVs to be hung on walls using slim wall mounts. To help doing it, we locate all inputs on the side. TV can be very close to the wall. TCL has a multinational team of industrial designers, as we want our TVs to be blended into households in Europe, USA, China, South America, Australia, simply to have timeless and long-lasting design, as TV usually spends 6 to 7 years in living room. Our efforts are recognized by awards. This year, we go further with making timeless screens with a screen ratio reaching 97% in all best value products. We use real metal, not metal-like materials. Our H1-220 range for Europe reflects EU TV market. 12 ranges covering sizes from 32-inch up to 75-inch and resolutions from HD up to 8K. You also see that most of the range is UHD range with new QLED products here, C71, C81, and also X91 we introduced just now to the market. Our H1-220 range for UK is smart only. We introduced this year Android TV Freeview Play. Out of 6 ranges, 5 are Android, 2 are QLED. We cover sizes from 32-inch up to 75-inch. Also with 2 new ranges, C71 and C81, dedicated to UK market. New 8K range, slim and bezel-less. We combine QLED with full array local dimming and very good motion. 8K comes with full support of HDMI 2.1, full bandwidth 8K 60p with eARC, automatic low latency means automatic game mode, VRR. It is hands-free. Of course, Android TV, of course, Dolby Vision, also Dolby Atmos, and also Onkyo soundbar, so for good front-firing performance. In this TV set, we have also a few new functionalities we want to highlight. On the one side, it is full array local dimming. On another side, it is YouTube 8K, as you ask how you can get 8K content. On the one side, you can get over HDMI, on another side from streaming services. The first one will be YouTube 8K. We will provide it together with Android 10 update by end of this year. And another important point is built-in camera. So this camera will support video conferencing and video calling applications, will be also supported by our TCL Home application. C81 comes in 3 sizes, 55, 65, and 75. The product is based on a metal design with bezel-less concept. There is only 5 millimeters from the edge of the picture to edge of the TV set. TV comes with central stand, and on the picture side it is QLED. We do it together with Dolby Vision, HDR 10+, and all other HDR technologies. We combine it also with our intelligent picture quality engine. Then on the sound side, we work together with Onkyo. We deliver front-firing Onkyo soundbar together with subwoofer on the back, and we add Dolby Atmos for both decoding and also processing of virtual sound dome and 3D sound. On Android side, Android 9, as I said earlier, in the future we'll get 10 and 12 version updates. And hands-free, you can easily control a TV set without using your hands. C71 comes in 3 sizes also. So here we talk about 50, 55, and 65. TV set is also very slim with frameless concept design. QLED, also with Dolby Vision, also with all other HDRs. On the sound side, also we deliver Dolby Atmos, this TV set, and all others comes also with DTS HD decoding. And on the smart side, Android TV and hands-free. So also on the stand side, you can easily adapt the stand, so it can be either with wide legs or with narrow legs. That's all from my side. I hope that everything was clear to you. And after a short break, we will come back with Q&A.